Greetings, my beautiful kings and queens, of you stopping by. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sis Kathy Vet coming to you with another Country Wayne skit from these Country Wayne streets. Let's get into it. Good morning and happy Friday, fam. I hope we are all doing great today. And we are in a good place physically, no aches and pains, even though sometimes we get about that bed and them joints may be cricking a little bit, but we'll be okay. We here, right? We opened up our eyes this morning, so we are doing great, better than some, right? Um, I want to get in here and go over a couple videos this morning um that I missed last night because it was a long day, and they are pumping out a lot of videos from a couple different storylines that I wanted to cover but didn't get a chance to. Some of them are getting old. I may not even get into all of them. Like, there's a lot going on with Bethany, her cousin Charlotte, um, the people in the building, like chasing them. A lot going on. Larry and Bethany, I see, are back with discussion. Stuff going on with um, Brooke and Isaiah that I wanted to tap into. So even if I don't cover all of them, I want to jump on a couple because I know a whole slew of others will be coming out today. But I know there was a few that I just watched, didn't do videos on that. Tamara and Amber had a conversation. Those were two videos. Tamara let her know about, the fact that she had no ill intent on not telling her about Denisha, but she listened to Wayne advice against her own feelings on that. She didn't think it was right. So of course, Amber got upset with that because, I guess she felt she was getting a friendship with her, and she feels that people are playing in her face, and she got real pissed off because Wayne knew and giving her a job on the podcast, which Tamara not feeling either. And yeah, Amber was absolutely upset with that. But let's keep it all the way 100. There was a time, Amber, you and Wayne played in Anthony's face. Seriously. Um, and it was ugly, and many of us did not like it. And like they say, what goes around comes around, and that's real. And sometimes we don't think that certain people should get certain karma, or we think it should be forgotten. But no, it doesn't matter when it happened, before or after marriage. We know that Amber changed after, but there are some things that still God sees all. And you know how things work in the universe. That's why you got to try to put out as much good as you possibly can. Have that come back to you instead of wrong. Watch what you do. Be mindful of what you do. In the whole scope of things, everybody in the storyline has done dirt to one another. Everyone has made poor decisions. But the thing that sets it all off is that no one is taking accountability for themselves. No one wants to heal from past traumas. No one wants to really look at themselves and take accountability in the part that they played for things going awry. That's basically what it is. Dirt has been done to each other. It's getting crazy. But until they deal with that, until they stop all playing games with each other and get real with themselves, the one in the mirror first, it's hard to correct and check anyone else because everyone's pointing the finger. Everyone's pointing the finger but not looking at the other ones that are pointing back at you. Point blank, period. Everyone in these skits are losing their mind, making bad decisions because, number one, they want to use God's name but don't want to apply God's words. Okay, and God about sick of that. So when because of our free will, when you sink, deal with the consequences of you sinking because you brought it all on yourself. Amber's doing things a little out of pocket. Anthony just straight up losing his daggone mind right now, and it's all not dealing with past trauma. So now we gonna hop in here, and people just need to be responsible for themselves at the end of the day. Now, to prolong this storyline and not have it drag because it's getting annoying, it's all about these scamming attorneys, and a lot of them. many of them are out for a dollar. They out to make as much money as they can, drag out the process, live their life, and tell you a whole bunch of hoopla what you want to hear. Um, and I don't know if Constance, whatever her name is giving Amber totally correct information, but I know she's gonna drag this as long as she can because we know all Constance care about that $3,500 a month. Now she's about to meet with her. I'm gonna go into these next few skits about I guess the situation with this divorce. I want to know when there's going to be a hearing. I want to know when there's going to be a mediation to sit down, because to say he's not signing the papers, we already know that. We've been talking about that for about 2-3 months about not signing papers. He's not going to sign the papers. So now what? We going almost 4 months into this, and what is it? You doing absolutely nothing for this case. So let's see what's going to go on. But I just wanted to sum up the conversation with Tamara and Amber, because I'm not doing videos on those two, but I just wanted to, just highlight my opinion on those. You can comment on that under this video, but let's get in here with this raggedy lawyer.
Makes me so sick.
How are you? Just take a deep breath.
Yes, I'm well, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm good. Who was that?
My
Oh, and before she continue, Constant asks who was that. The conversation she had with Wayne. Amber can't control what Wayne does. Yeah, we know Wayne could do some raggedy crap. Wayne is Wayne. She thinks because she's her friend, he's been there for her before Anthony or what have you, that he's gonna side with her or look out for her more. No, Wayne gonna look out for that dollar and himself and them children and their mamas. At the end of the day, that's what it's about. He checked Anthony, but if Anthony don't want to listen, Wayne ain't gonna stress. He gonna move on. He gonna do what he wants to do. He's not gonna let somebody else tell him what to do, dominate what he do, control what he does. Point blank period. You can ask Samara that one. So if he hired Denisha, then so be it. You're gonna have to deal with it. At the end of the day, Amber, you shouldn't be dealing with none of these daggone people. You shouldn't be rekindling friendships back with Shayla. You shouldn't be, dealing with any of these women in the podcast, because all of them have stabbed each other in the back and just, talked about one another, real slick with one another. And it's really fake. These are not real friendships. These are women that's trying to get a bag, that have been put together to do something. And basically, none can be trusted. But that's a choice you wanted to make for whatever reason you feel it's important to be with these women. That's important for you in your life and making the world go around for you. Then knock yourself out. But you shouldn't be involved, and you should cut ties with Wayne. But Wayne, this is the king of Skitlander, so that ain't gonna happen. But you need to pull away a little bit from him, and anything that's tied to him. Because if it's bringing you this kind of trauma and upset you in this way, if you're trying to find peace and move on with things in your life, get rid of old habits and the way you do things. Okay, so let's get back in here with Constance.
my so-called business partner playing in my face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Business, meaning he's helping you make money, right?
He does help me make money, eventually, yes.
Eventually.
Well,
Ain't made a
just
dime
take the
yet.
emotions out and keep focused on the bag.
That's Wayne. That's Wayne.
Baby,
Amber
I'll
don't know
tell
how
you
to
that's
keep
gonna
the
be
emotions out.
easier
They told her
said than
that.
done. But you're right. Focus on the bag.
Focus on the bag.
Speaking
Like
of bag, I
Constance.
am wondering what updates you have.
Well, I've been talking to Anthony's lawyer.
Oh.
They're playing games.
Let me tell you, they for sure are playing games.
Well,
Give the facts.
Anthony's special. He's being Anthony.
Girl, they never lied. I'm wondering if they happen to tell you what has happened.
Now see, Constance said been speaking to Anthony's lawyer. They playing games. What's the gameplay? What has Anthony's lawyer told you? Why aren't the four of you sitting down? She's saying this, but nobody's coming to the table. They playing games what? Anthony doesn't want to sign the settlement agreement. So Constance, you just gonna sit up there and wait it out? Like, what are you doing? This is a joke. You don't tell your client they playing games, but you're not saying, give her the actual facts. What's being said? What do they not agree with? Because now y'all all playing in the viewers' faces. To be honest with you, playing in our face right now. Okay, because this is a bunch of BS. Let us see you do some real legal techniques here, okay? Sit down to the table and have a mediation where everybody can hear what everybody's saying. But right now, it's hearsay with these lawyers. They talking to their clients. They bouncing out all this emotional stuff to piss off their clients. And they not giving anything concrete. Nobody's meeting up and they not dealing with real actual facts. Transparency. And this is what makes her so shady.
Recently.
No.
Well, I decided to go over to Anthony's house, as he puts it, our house.
Okay.
And in my mind, I was thinking, you know what? Let's just try to work this thing out on our own. Wasn't going to affect your money. Don't give me that look.
Oh, okay.
See, that's all she care about.
I wanted peace. I'm just tired of the back and forth. So I thought maybe we could come to a number that he and I could agree to, since he doesn't want to agree to the 50%.
All right.
I walk in my house. It's awfully quiet. There's a car sitting outside. I don't know whose car it is. There's nobody who's ever been into our house overnight or that early in the morning, or I thought maybe somebody working. I don't know. I walk into our bedroom and he is laying in bed, in my bed, with another woman. Constant.
Wait. You walk into your bedroom in your house and your husband is in bed with another woman?
Yes, ma'am. I freaking lost it. And I don't know if I handled
Is everybody still...
But this is a one-sided thing. I don't know what Constance is about to tell her, but this is a one-sided story. And you have not told Constance that you laying up in another man's bed. You not telling her what you doing. Because how is she going to beat you up? But see, this is the thing. You're not transparent with her, but she's your attorney. You can't even be honest with your attorney, but you want to make this one-sided? That's just like Anthony, not talking about his stuff, but want to bring hers. Both of you are not fully, open and transparent with your attorneys on what you doing. Y'all want to point the finger at somebody else. How can they honestly represent you without being blindsided? But, okay. This bootleg lawyer ain't representing you the best anyway.
Oh, everybody's okay. I didn't lay hands because I understood the assignment. That I still wasn't trying to go back to jail. I'm trying to get my 50%. And that's what we need to talk about, because ain't no way in hell you're going to have another woman in my house, in our bed, and think that's
Amber,
you
sound hypocritical right now, though.
No, it's not okay.
At all.
Do you know her? You got a name? Do you know anything about her?
Oh, baby.
Is he spending money on her?
Oh, boy. See? Amber, does Constance know about your actions? Just be honest with it. Just put it out on the table about yourself, too. See, you don't want to disclose that. You just want to paint the picture on him. See, these people are... Y'all ain't going to drive me crazy. Because y'all already bat crap crazy. Y'all are bat crap crazy. Oh, I can't believe it. I mean, let me know what y'all think about this. And what do you think about the advice that Constance said to her about... I've been speaking to Anthony's attorney, and they're playing games. That's the only answer you can give? That's the only answer. No specifics. Constance not having any legal conversation, no legal jargon, no specifics to Amber. They just having conversations like two old friends. No legal credibility. Constance just sit up there and want to collect her check, add up her billable hours, and not telling Amber anything concrete on the next moves they need to make towards progressing this divorce. I know this skit Atlanta, but let's be real, y'all. For those who are writing this, stop playing with the intelligence of your viewers. Let's get down to the bottom of this thing and have some serious mediation and work towards this hearing. because enough is enough. We're just going to drag on to December talking about 50%. This is getting old and played out, and I'm about tired of it. And the reviews in this, we can say all day, those of us with common sense, what needs to be done, what's going on, but y'all not portraying that. So it's like, don't waste our time either. Get this thing progressing where it makes sense. All right, let me know what y'all think about this. We're going to go on to the next part of this conversation. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace and happy Friday.